Hey there, everybody. It's a quick college basketball update for Thursday, December 17th. Let's talk about yesterday, the 16th. I, of course, actually did make a wager. I did drive through the snow because the snow wasn't that bad. It was like that wet snow you don't have to worry too much about. And I went there, and even though the algorithm went 26 and 6 today and 19 and 13 on the spread, I lost my $60 that I bet because I went 2 and 3 because I stink. Hey, guess what? You see how there's all these wins and then random losses? What did I bet on? Bet on that one. Bet on that one. Even Marshall lost. Marshall lost. They tied this game up. They're down 8 points with 2 minutes left. They tied it up, forced overtime, and lost to Toledo. That's just a funny, bad day. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Look at this. What? Did we just hit 8 teams in a row down here on the spread and on the money line? That's freaking nuts. That's crazy. Do you know what that would pay? I don't even want to tell you. If you ran these 8 teams, maybe you missed one. Maybe you did the bottom 8. You went 7-1. You would have crushed it. That's amazing. So it's starting to lighten up. But of course, just never listen to me. Always listen to the algorithm. Whatever I say, you can pretty much just bet against it. Because if I talk about it, it's apparently going to lose. But the algorithm knows what it's doing. So not a bad day. I'll start digging more through the point projections and stuff to figure out what's going on. How are our home teams? See, home had a bad day down here. That was weird. Home had a rough day down here. Away, we went 11-1 on our away picks. Wow. Wow, that's fascinating. And of course, the only one I had was Sanford. Even Montana, did they win the game? Oh, I might have to update. Yeah, Montana won that game, by the way. They were plus 333. We talked about that. That was a winner of plus 8, but they even won the game. There's a lot of good things from this file, even though I screwed up and lost yesterday. We'll have to work on that. So anyway, let's talk about then today, which is the 17th. So there will be some updates and things will slightly change, and you should obviously subscribe if you want to get the current information. We're going to get rid of some scores that we don't care about here. And all right, first thing I see is 1-1-2-1. Teams that haven't played games. And this line is terrible. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with Coastal Carolina. Bradley and Jackson State can't do anything with that line. Bryant and Wagner. It looks like Wagner is awful, but they've only played one game, and there's a terrible line. Can't do anything there. North Texas and Houston Baptist, there's no money line. I don't know what's going on with that. But they're down 23 points. I guess you can't do anything there. This is awful. There might be nothing to bet on Thursday. Might have to bet football. I am going to do a football video after this for week whatever we're in, 14, 15. I don't even know. I got to do football next. I've been busy. All right, North Texas is not. Okay. Southern Illinois, North Dakota. Home favored. Yuck. I mean, yuck. I guess Southern Illinois is probably going to win that game, but the line's pretty bad. Wyoming against Omaha, similar problem. Actually, even worse line. Worse line. I can't do anything with that. Drexel. Okay, here we go. Maybe something bettable. Drexel is home against St. Joe's. We think Drexel is much better. Oh, but St. Joe's has only played 2 games. So this is very risky. It's risky because they've only played 2 games. So boy, we're leaving risky stuff up because it's a short schedule apparently. Creighton and St. John's don't like the line. Thinks it's going to be closer game, and they're away. So actually, St. John's plus 6.5, but I wouldn't trust the point projections yet. So nothing there actually. Oregon and San Francisco at home, pretty bad line. Probably going to win. Loyola Marymount, UC Irvine. This one I like because it's only minus 190 and they're at home. Texas Tech, same thing because they're at home. And Long Island University, there's nothing there or something. I don't know. So this is possible. All these teams on the money line. And maybe you'll go 4-1 or something. But it's really not a great day. It looks like there isn't much on there. But there will be updates tomorrow, and we'll see. And maybe we'll start looking at point projections a little better. I'll start working on this formula really this weekend. I'm not going to do it tomorrow probably. I'll do it like Saturday or Sunday I'll really be paying attention to some sports betting with football this weekend. I'll probably do them both. But I will work on this formula and figure out how we can incorporate the standings properly to come up with a projected score, because that's what I've been waiting on and why I haven't released this file to everyone. And I really think it is going to take a few more weeks, because you can't do this when teams have one game. And like, look at the standings. Look at how distorted the number of games are. You have all these teams that have not played a game because schools are out and there's COVID problem and God knows what. And those teams are going to be entering the fray, and I just don't know how to weight stats appropriately. We're trying to do stuff at a per game level. Like these player stats are per game, so that's probably going to be helpful, but it's just not. I know when I look back at all this and I say, all right, why can't you act on a game like this? Because when teams only played one game, they've only played one game. Like, you just don't look at it yet. Just, you need information. So back up. So yeah. It looks like it was this, right? 5 home teams. I think you probably catch at least 3 and probably 4 of these. Drexel looks a little. I mean, I don't know. I think Drexel's got the best line there. But St. Joe's only has 2 games. That's the problem there. It could lose. It actually has a greater chance to lose because you just don't know what you're going to get out of St. Joe's. So it's kind of like you got to split this stuff up. I don't know. It's just not a good looking day in general. But whatever. The algorithm's going to give you some information, so we'll just learn as we go day by day, and things will get better. I mean, this is not a bad day today. I'm really ashamed that my betting lost, because I really should have. I should have had, like I was talking about in the video, but I didn't do it. I should have loaded up with like 6 of these teams and 6 of these teams. You would have hit 5 and 1 on one of those, and you would have won money overall. Even though I lost teams like Marshall and Sanford, and I mean, because Purdue won. I bet on Notre Dame plus 3.5 because I'm a moron and didn't listen to the algorithm. So stupid. I always get in a fight with the algorithm. The algorithm is almost always right. It's funny. It's like I built this thing just for that purpose, so that I don't have to think that it tells me, Ken, you're an idiot. Don't bet that. Do this instead. All right. So anyway, whatever. Like we'll hopefully have a good day. There'll be an update as I get the stats updated tomorrow. Before it looks like the times of the games tomorrow are. I think they start till 2. So yeah, before 2 o'clock, I will get this up and see if there's anything bettable, because it looks like not much right now. Some home teams, and that's about it. All right. Good luck, everybody.